The cult at maltin is still active, and local officials are saying that parents are abandoning children deliberately at the Doomsday farm, so as they may use them to be able to gain access to and from the compound. But local authorities have a very different idea. The Doomsday cult of Kulen has over 200 children in it, and followers are said to be using those children as a ploy to re-enter the LDP cult farm. The local police chief has said, "Some parents think that they can use their children as an excuse to return to the farmstead. This is not the case, as officials will not let them re-enter." He noted that if parents return, they may take their children back home, and the authorities will escort them to collect the kids, but they are not allowed to stay. The LDP has been severely criticised, as they have been accused of exploiting the children physically and as well as the mental well-being of the children by doing repetitive, unnecessary tasks. And this kind of behaviour is a classic procedure straight out of the How to Run a Cult playbook. Allow me to explain. You see, in a cult, the aim is always complete obedience, to break down all free will of its members, and to get that group to act without questioning. This is achieved by firstly creating a common enemy, replacing all authority with a single leader, who has often supernatural abilities, just as this guy does. And then it is to erode the free will of its members. And I feel this is proven by the statement of one of the cult members, who said that her child should never leave the compound, as it now thinks in a political way, and would not be able to socialize with other children. It could only now possibly socialize with those within the cult. Now that is absolutely textbook definition of how a cult works, when a child is brainwashed into no longer being a child. And it's harder to think of any worse criminal act than the theft of a kid's childhood.